Thomas from JazzEveryone.com, and I'm here today with my friend Charlie Porter. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Willie.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Charlie's a professional jazz and classical trumpet player, currently performing and recording in New York. He's got a master's degree from Manhattan School of Music and an undergrad degree in trumpet performance from Juilliard. Pretty impressive. Mm-hmm. He also travels and performs all over the world with his own jazz quartet. You'll be in
Central Asia this summer.
Cool. Yeah, I won't be. I'll be on Orcas. So, Charlie, do you like Orcas Island, and what do you think of the JazzEveryone language system now that you've had a little closer look?
Well, gee, Orcas Island is it's pretty amazing, special place. But I came to see you though.
Thank you.
The method is great because it cuts through a lot of the basic theory and gets kind of to the heart of the notes that really speak the bebop language.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm liking about it.
And I think Charlie's going to be a real help in putting some steps in place that will make it easier for certain players that aren't quite where I am or where he is to actually use our system, and that's what I'm so excited about. The chord scale approach that you've used, how do you think that can fit in with what I've done in the way I see and I'm using this system to play?
Well, I think essentially the way I was kind of brought up to learn and changes and to play over changes is you have the chords just straight up 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, so on and so forth, and then you can also play scales, bebop scales that fit within those. But what your system does, which I really I'm digging, is that it takes you straight to the notes via the pentatonic pairs that really speak a lot more clearly in some ways than just going up a chord or simply going up a scale.
It kind of gets you inside the language.
Yeah,
that's the way I feel about it. Charlie, like myself, is also interested in the distance learning potential now available online, and will join me in developing a distance learning program to help teach and network the JazzEveryone system. Bob, what do you think?
Absolutely. Nowadays, you're kind of unlimited in terms of what's available with technology, using such programs as Skype and Udo and a host of others. There's no reason why somebody thousands of miles away can't get a lesson with you.
So Charlie Skyped a lesson with Emily a little earlier today, and we're going to show that now. So let's watch and listen.
Hey Emily, how you doing?
Hey Charlie, good. How you doing?
Good. I hear you're working on some of Willie's 251s, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Where are we? I guess we're in Unit 1, Lesson 2, right? Let me hear what you got going on with that lick.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Basically just playing the licks directly as they are, right?
Yeah.
You're getting a sound for them. That's what this is about, really, is getting the sound of those pairings in different combinations. And that's excellent. But have you taken the next step, which is really to break these things apart and to change them a little bit? You know, to do the pairs in different orders, and how do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good about the pairs, but I often will screw up if I try to mess around too much with the rhythm or the order or whatever.
What do you say we hear you do? Maybe just like just play the 2-3 on the first bar, the 5-6 on the fifth bar. On the second bar, and the 1-2 on the third and fourth bar.
Okay.
That way we just get isolate those, make them nice and easy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See, Willie, what I was trying to do in that session with Emily, in that moment that we just saw there, was taking the pairs, but not just playing the pairs only within the lick that you provided, which is also a great foundation for just hearing it, but also having her change the rhythms around a little bit using the pairs.
Big.
You know,
Big,
as
I
you,
like
always,
it.
you always give these rhythmic exercises.
Exactly.
And if you can apply those to these pairs,
The rhythm drills
Exactly,
in
the
every
drills.
lesson. That's good. That's perfect.
that gets the creative juices flowing.
Absolutely.
You know, and gets the head out of the music.
I like it. So each one of my lessons has a little tune. This one was trailing on. So what happens with, how did you approach that?
Well, trailing on, at first made Emily a little nervous because, you know, the chord changes weren't following the cycle.
Right.
Exactly. So, but what I tried to get across to her was that if she felt comfortable enough on those individual 2/5s, that she could plug them in when
Good.
necessary into the new key changes as they come up.
Cool.
So on the first 8 bars, all you have to do is just put those 5, 6, 1, 2s to work in the key of D major. And for the third system down, for those 4 bars, just use 5, 6, and 1, 2 in E flat major. And then for the last 4 bars, back to D major, 5, 6, and the 1, 2 in D major. Right? And I can show you actually. Are we rolling?
2, 3, 4.
You can keep it even simpler than that. You can just do 2 notes.
2, 3, 4.
Alright, Emily, so, you know, obviously you got some work cut out for you, just like I do. I got to go to the shed every day and practice whatever I'm working on. So, you know, for you, what you need to work on right here is just, you've already gotten the sound of the 5, 6 and the 1, 2 in your head. Now you just got to get fluidity with it. You got to practice it in all the keys to the point where you can start to put on those play-alongs and really mess with the rhythm and not feel like you're hindered by having to play in time, right?
Yeah.
So that's I think your goal for this week is to really just get those sounds not only in your head but under your fingers, right, in all the keys. And you know, great job.
2, 3, 4.
Charlie, that's really great. It really, I can think that anybody watching can see the incredible potential of distance learning. You can do everything necessary to effectively teach students individually or in small groups. Mr. Charlie Porter is now available to teach a limited number of students as we develop our distance learning program. So, if you're interested in being one of Charlie's pilot students on any wind instrument, click here and register for a free interview.
Absolutely. You have all this valuable information online that students can look at.
Exactly.
But even with a detailed list of information, there's always going to be some questions.
Absolutely.
So if you have questions and you need some help figuring some of this stuff out,
call Charlie.
You got it.
That's it. So we're going to end this session with some 4s on a great jazz standard. Donna Lee, you ready, dude?
Sounds good.
Let's do it.